I'm losing my mind just a little.
Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm going to be covering creating a React To-Do app that should be able to add, update, remove, make, completed a to-do, and filter to-dos. The app should not use a database but uses the local storage. So let's get started. Now, before we get started, I do want to say in this video, I cannot cover everything there is to know about React because I'm just a beginner. But I can cover all the basics and teach you everything I know in order to get started with React. But some of the advanced concepts and some of the mindset shift that you need to take in order to program efficiently in React, I cannot fit into this video. But some in YouTube have entire full course on React that covers all of those advanced topics. I can't in this video. And it also covers the mindset shift and the ability to think in components and write efficient React code. So if you're interested in checking that out, make sure to watch those videos. To get started, I have a Visual Studio Code open here. As you can see, a completely blank project. So this is our completely blank project. And the first thing we need to do is actually create our React application. And to do that, you need to be inside of a folder that has no capital letters and no space in the name. As you can see, there is no capital letter. Actually, in here you will see that it's capital, but in the files that I create, there's no capital letters and no space in the name. As you can see that. Our folder is called React To Do App. This one. With dashes in the name instead of spaces. So this was going to work for us just fine. And what we need to do is, we need to make sure we have Node installed by just typing node-v. So just open our terminal, then type node-v. And if you see a version, this one, that means you have Node installed. If you don't see any version where you see an error, that means you do not have Node installed and you need to install it. Now, as you can see, now we have Node installed in our computer. We need to run is npx, which is like npm. npx. But instead of downloading something, it is actually going to run that command for you, and we want to run that command create -react -app space with a period at the end. Essentially, that period says use the folder we're already in to create the application inside of the folder. And we hit enter. What this is going to do is it's going to start up and create our entire React application. It takes quite a while to downloading everything, so I'm going to come back to you when it's finished downloading. So now that's the finished downloading everything. As you can see, if you will see here, when it finished downloading everything, you will see this one, happy hacking. It means that it already installed all the files that it needs. So you can see that you have a ton of new files and folders in the left side, right? And if we scroll up our terminal, this one, you'll see that we have a bunch of commands. We can use inside of our application. So, and the main ones you want to worry about is npm start and npm run build, which is, it means the npm start is going to allow us to start up our development environment, and the npm run build, this one, is going to build our application, minify all of our files, give us a production version of our application that we can deploy to a server somewhere and actually access on the internet. So, npm start for development, this one, npm run build for production. That's essentially all you need to know. Also, we can take a look over the files that we have over here. Node modules dissolve our libraries. Here one. This is the libraries, all the libraries that we need in the Node modules. While our public folder, this one, the public folder, we have essentially our HTML file. And what is special about this one, index, what is special about this, as you can see, it only has one div. This one div, which is a root, right? A root. There's no style sheets, there's no script tags, nothing is inside of here except for this single div. Which is root. That one, which is root. And all of our application is going to be put inside of the root div. This one. This will be we will gonna put all our application. So the root div React is going to generate our HTML and put it inside of this div here. So our HTML is very basic for this application. It means that the main meat and potatoes of our application is the source folder. This one. This is the source folder. There will be, where we have all our style sheets. As you can see, our style sheets. This one. This one, JavaScript, so the JavaScript, this one, and test files, this one, these are the test files, and the logo files. Literally everything in your application that is part of your source files is going to be inside of the source folder. So this one, everything is in our source folder. And the main ones I want to look at is our index.js, which is where our application starts. And what this is doing is it's saying React, this one, const root React, right? Then, which is saying it renders this one, it renders the content we pass in here as a certain element, which is root, which is the element inside of our index.html. This one, which is the root element. And if we go into our app, this one, component, you can see it's rendering just this basic boilerplate code. This one. This is the boilerplate code that comes when you create a React application. So let's actually start up our application by running npm start. So let's just clear this one, then start by typing npm start to see what it's look like, and this takes a little but it's going to open up. So just hit enter. Okay. Here, no, this is not one. Sorry, it's still doing some things. I'm just gonna delete this one and this one. Okay, now let's just wait. Okay, it said now here at the start. Okay, now starting here, which is has the local host 3000. Now it's opening up our browser for us. Now with the loaded app, you can see our application over on the right hand side if we change something. So this will be our what it look like. Just wait so you can see this one. Okay, so you can see this is our app in our web browser. So our application over here is in the right hand side, and if we can change something, for example, if we change this, instead of saying learn React, this one, learn React, so if you see our application over in the I'm sorry for repeating it again. So as you can see now, here is our application here. So here in the application JS, if we change this something, if we change the learn React, if we change this, instead of saying learn React, if we say learn how to do app. Auto-save. As you can see, it automatically refresh over here for us, which is which is a really great aspect of React. But for our use case, we want to actually remove all this boilerplate. This one, we're gonna remove all this boilerplate code. This one. We're gonna remove it. And we're just gonna return now. So as you can see, if we save this, you should see now nothing is showing, right? As you can see. Also, we can remove this extra code for the CSS and logo import as well. This one, CSS. The logo. Don't worry about the errors. All the test file. Okay. Only these two components are needed for our to-do app list. Okay guys, in starting with a React app, the first place we are going to start is your app component. This one. But we will gonna start in the index first because we need to delete this one. Okay. Because this is just nothing. That one. Then okay, now let's import something. So we need this one, import React from React, then import React DOM from React. Let's delete this client one. Then this one is already useless because we delete the index.ss. Then of course the React app. Then this one, we don't need this one. Then this one, we will gonna change this one. We will delete this const root into React DOM create root, document get element by root. Then delete this one, everything here. This will be the one that we only need for our index. Then let's go to our app. In our app, we need to import something. So first we need to delete that one, then type this code, use state, use ref, use effect, and from React that one. Then we were gonna delete this one because we already put this one in our index. Then the import app. Okay, that one will be our only need, but we're gonna put some also another import, but still we need for now. This one will be deleted because it's already in our index. Now as you can see, the error has already been gone, but it's nothing inside. So we need to create a constant local storage wait, I did this one. Sorry, we need to import first then a to-do list. That one. Then type this one to import the to-do list. But we still need to create a to-do list component. But don't worry, we're gonna use that one. UUI DV4, that will be from UUID version 4. So then after that we will gonna create a to-do list and to-do component. So this will be the to-do and the to-do list. So now in the to-do, here in the to-do, we will gonna import React from React. Then export default function to do function to do and here you will gonna put a bracket inside the bracket to do tubul to do, then another bracket inside here we're gonna create a function handling to do click then another bracket toggle to do with the to do ID. Don't worry about that one. We have still a missing one, so we're gonna return we're gonna return it and inside the return there is a div 1 which is label inside the label there will be an input type which is our checkbox checked is equal to do that complete then on change equal to handle to do click, then end it. Okay, now we are done here. Let's go to the to-do list, which is import React from React. Don't forget that one. Then import to do from to do. Okay, sorry, import. Then export default function to do list to do's to go to do. Then return to do's dot map to do. Then return again to do key to do that id to go to do equal to go to do. To do is equal to do okay. Here and this is the to do, right? Don't worry about that, we're gonna fix that one. So let's go to the app. This is index, so let's go to the app. Then let's constant local storage key is equal to do app dot to do's. Then let's create a function which is an app, in bracket constant to do's set to do's is equal to use state inside that one, create a bracket then constant again, to do name ref use ref okay, then the effect use effect, then inside it space const stored to do's is equal to JSON that parse to local storage that get item local storage key then if stored to do's set to do's stored to do's. Then you just copy this one because it's still the same, but there is a changes here. In this console, it will be set to local storage that set item. Then here, let this one. Then let's JSON. Let's string 5 to do's. In here, we're gonna go to do's. Then let's create a function to go to do ID constant new to do's equal dot dot or period to do's spelling const to do is equal to new to do's find to do dot id triple equals id to do dot complete is equal to do dot complete. Set to do's new tools to do's function handle add to do it's e const name is equal to do name ref current value if name is equals space return, then set to-dos freb to-dos return free to-dos ID u space UUID v4 name is equal to name complete false to do name ref current that value is equal to now. Function handle clear to-dos const name is equal to do name ref that current okay sorry I think already okay the return one return to do list to do's to do's to go to do okay which is to go to do input ref handle add to do type text, button on click, handle add to do, add to do, okay, button, handle clear to do's, this will clear, complete, then the div, to do's dot filter to do to do okay, we're almost there. Just hang on. So here, length, bracket, and left to do div, then closing remark, bracket, export default app. So now, as you can see, there's something wrong here. So, as you can see now, we have finished everything here. Our codes in app, index, to do, and to do list, and these are now complete. Complete. Sorry, to do list app. So here in the input, you will gonna input your to-do list, which is I say my chores, cooking, rice, add. As you can see, it's been added here. Then cooking rice. I let's clear it up first. Um, Making breakfast. Fast. Washing dishes. Then prepare for school. Then prepare my lunch. Okay, as you can see, we have four to-do list, and here it will be countdown of how many left that you want to do. Then if you will check that out, then it will say zero left to do because you have already finished the task. Then to clear that up, just click this one and it will clear out. So as you can see, we have already finished our uh, React.js app. So hope you enjoy watching and see you next time.